All right, Sara Hall here after the 2024 Boston Marathon, 15th place. So how'd you feel about your result today?
Yeah, all in all, pretty good. It was a really tough race for sure. Felt warmer than Orlando out there to me the first half.
Really?
Yeah, it was warm. I was feeling my quads go pretty early. Like I missed like the third to last week of training, and I didn't feel quite calloused enough out there. So I was a little like, you never like to feel that pretty early. But I was actually happy with how I was able to like keep moving well, like later in the race, and I was cramping some out there, but like still like just really, yeah, like fighting well, and like and the crowd was amazing as always. This race is just like incredible, so I think that just like keeps you in it for sure.
Yeah. So you missed the whole third to last week. You didn't run at all, or what happened?
Yeah, I missed 6 days completely, like no cross training, no running, so that was like full time off. So that was not ideal. So I definitely felt like fresh going in, but and I definitely tried to like amp it up after that to try to make up for that. But yeah, I think in hindsight, like I needed a little more pounding for sure. But yeah, I was still able to move pretty well despite how my quads felt. So I was happy with that.
There was supposed to be a tailwind today, and some people said they felt it, and some people said they didn't. Did you feel any of that, or no?
I did not. No, I was hoping that would make up for the heat out there, but we got robbed.
So when did you start feeling warm? Because I saw you were dumping water on yourself throughout the race.
Yeah, it felt. I mean, I thought the first half of Orlando felt cooler than that. So like, I mean, it wasn't like hot, but it was definitely like just no shade out there, and like, yeah. So I was definitely trying to be preemptive with that. But I think a race like last year definitely would suit us Americans a little better, like cold rain or something like that.
Yeah.
It was like gives us a little advantage.
Yeah.
But
are you surprised how long like the lead pack stuck together? Because it was a pretty big pack for quite a long time.
yeah, I think that pace actually felt pretty, like we were rolling down the first 6 miles pretty good. So yeah, I was actually surprised that everyone was still there, especially with some really hard surges in there. But yeah, I mean, it was an incredible field. That was like, I can't believe how fast they ran up front in these conditions. It's really good.
And I think you finished just ahead of Deds. Did you pass her at some point? Were you running with her at all during the race?
No, I just saw her once, like when we were all part of the big pack, but then I was just alone. I got dropped maybe like mile 17 or something, and then I was picking off people once in a while, but mainly running alone from there on. Yeah.
And I know you've been doing a lot of fundraising going to this race for your foundation. How has that been going? Like, have you hit, I think it's 50,000 you're targeting, or how has it gone so far?
Yeah, I haven't checked recently. I think it was at like 17,000 last I checked. But yeah, I'm matching all the donations too, because it's something I really care a lot about, just spending a lot of time in Ethiopia and seeing the extreme poverty there, and it's just something that like bothers me every day, that like there's more than enough in the world, and yet there's people like really dying of preventable stuff. And so yeah, this is my small way of like making it like justice in that area. And so just raising money for women in Ethiopia to get a small loan to start a business and help work their way out of poverty and be able to provide for their own family, and then that loan is repaid and paid forward to someone else, and it just keeps getting paid forward. So it's not even like a handout, it's like just a loan, because these women don't even have access to capital. And so yeah, if anyone wants to support that cause, I really appreciate it. It's my birthday, so it's a birthday gift.
All right, well, great job and great work you're doing in Ethiopia as well.
Thank you.
So thanks for the time.